Hey guys, welcome back to today's episode of Shadows of Brimstone. I'm still here with Neo, Azzy, and Steve. We are still adventuring through, and it's time for the next adventure into the mines and see what happens. Today, looks like we're going to try and seal the Void Gate. A stable Void Gate has opened deep in a nearby mine, and all manner of horrific monstrosities are pouring out. Finding a way to seal the gate within an ancient occult tome, the local holy man led a group down into the mine a few days ago to try and put a stop to the rampage. They have not been heard from since, and the waves of creatures are getting stronger and more frequent. Something must be done, or this entire area will be overrun in a matter of days. Looks like this mission is pretty much a standard one that you guys saw last time. We are looking for this item. The first time that we find one of those clue tokens, we're just going to get a nasty high-level threat, it looks like. And we find, if we can beat that, we get our book. And then we got to go and find the second clue token. The second clue token is going to give us a void gate. And we're going to die. So, the first thing that it has is leading darkness due to the extra void energies. We're going to roll a D3, adding 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to get 2 of those. We get 2 cards flipped up at us because that's how bad the darkness has become. This one's not going to be too bad for us. Actually, we get 2 and you get to choose them, don't you? Anytime we...
if I'm on the tile.
You're on the tile.
Okay.
After setup, but before the first turn.
Darkness or encounter, yep.
Yep, so pick one of those.
Almost a piece at this point. We don't know what we're facing, so...
Right. Well, anything
one's with demons and one's with void.
What's the first one?
That's void, that's demons.
Well, this one is all void enemies get plus bonus. What does that do?
Anytime a hero takes 1 or more wounds from demon enemies during a turn, they also take 1 corruption hit.
Oh,
I feel like we're more likely to find void creatures since we're going to seal a void.
Theoretically, but unfortunately all the decks are shuffled together and we've got, so you guys can see I got that many monsters to choose from. So there's quite a few to choose from.
I think this is probably the least bad, because this makes it harder to kill them.
Yes, it does.
This one is if they hit us, we take a corruption hit.
Alright, so we're going to push that there.
And corruption hits them.
And then you get to choose one more of those.
Oh, I forgot my werewolf.
Terror from
Yes,
beyond.
you are. Where's your... Oh, yeah, you have the werewolf
right
card.
Yep.
So we're going to move that a little bit forward. So we currently have Dark Possession. As all of the demons show up, we're also going to be corrupted from them demons.
Well, do you want to fight a night terror, or do you want to move the counter on the depth tracks more?
How much more?
1 more.
We're going to die from this one. This one is not a good adventure.
Well, we can fight the terror from beyond.
What's the terror from beyond?
It's 1 night terror.
A night terror?
It's an
What's
ambush attack with 1 night terror.
What's a night terror?
Oh,
Oh, those Huggy Bears!
Yeah.
Let's kill a Huggy Bear. It gives us something to do right away.
Alright, cool.
Let's fight a night terror.
Then we can move that.
Alright.
Yep. 4.
So we're getting an ambush attack. The night terrors show up.
There's only 1.
We've got 1 night terror. Here's what we got. They're initiative 3. For the moment, they're going to be initiative 5. Then they're going to have 4 dice that hit on 5+, doing 4 damage each. You're on there, so please give me that D6 roll. And this will choose what they get. They are hunters, which means they now get a 4+ to hit instead of a 5+. And let's see. Who it attacks?
I'll pick.
Pick.
I'm sick of you guys picking. I always end up dead. So if it's my fault, then I don't feel so bad.
It's the gunslinger. We can put it there if you want, if that's good. Alright, so now that is the setup phase, guys. So we still actually get to start the game. Starting the game, I gotta try and hold back the darkness on a 7+ still. A 10 is good. We hold back the darkness. We begin in initiative order, starting with Neo.
Yep. I will shoot him.
First things first, roll your speed.
Yep.
You get speed of 4.
Nothing.
He is very quick and agile. A hero starting their activation on the same map tile automatically takes 2 horror hits from these guys.
So
Yeah, it's like,
You can write that.
The fraying on the edge.
yeah.
so I,
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
So roll. Take 2 horror hits. What's your armor save or your defense? Your defense is 4. Fail. Take 2 blue damage.
Sanity.
Your brain starts eking out of your nose or ears. Pick one.
A little both.
I'm gonna still shoot him now for 2
What do you need?
3s.
You need 3s. Okay, this one's going to be an armor pen, and this guy actually has a defensive number. He has a defense of 3. So, as you guys see here, he's got a defense number, which means every time you do damage, it's going to be dice minus 3. That 6, however, is armor pierce, and it goes right through his armor, straight into his health. So, one of those is going to be dice minus 3, and one is going to be straight die roll.
So I'll change it. One red one will be the armor.
All right. So, which one's the dice minus 3?
That one.
Okay, so 0 there and 1 wound there. Do you have any grit?
Nope.
No grit. Do you give us something for starting a turn?
At the start of a fight, everybody but me gets 1.
That's the start of a fight. We all have grit. Except for you.
I'll reroll it. I'll reroll both of them
I
then.
still have one from last week.
So the red one is the armor piercing one?
Yep.
Alright. So white one gives him 3 damage and 4 more. So you're going to get... that's 7. He's got 7 total wounds of his 12. I need wound markers for him, please. 7 times 5 is 35, plus 20 is 55. 55 experience for wounding our Huggy Bear. He wants to hug you so much. You have people starting next to you, so you unfortunately are -1 initiative, which means the Saloon Girl. Your turn. Start by rolling your horror hits.
It's 2, right?
Yes, 2 horror hits. 1. She needs 1 sanity wound.
Woo. Yeah.
Now roll your speed. Gain a grit,
Woohoo! That's all I need anyway.
and 1 will get you adjacent to it. Yes.
Darkstone shield.
Gonna shiv it?
I think so, yeah. I believe it's just one
Yep.
die. And directly into its health.
I believe so.
1.
Do you want to grit that?
Yes.
Using a grit to re-roll. Get 6! 6 plus 7 is 13. That is enough to kill it. You're going to get the 5 remaining. 25 plus 10 for the stab.
That was not a roll.
So
No, it's. I think it's an auto.
it pierces
No, but you have
defense.
that roll to hit.
Let me double check. I can find a rule book hiding somewhere. Oh, it is. Free attack, discard to do d6 wounds to an adjacent enemy, ignoring defense. She just puts him with a pig sticker. She shanks him.
So you
How
don't
much
even
was
roll
it?
that hit with that thing. That's crazy.
25 times 5 is 25, plus 10 for the hit is 35. 35 is hit and dead.
You didn't get to do anything.
He's like, bang, bang. That's what he gets for ambushing us. We knew the horror was coming. So that is our Southern Belle. You or I can go because we're now both initiative 4.
Go ahead.
Alrighty. Let me start by seeing how slow I go. I go speed of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Enoch Chuck. I loot for nothing. That is mine. I try to scavenge. Nothing happens. Blondie, it's your turn. You got a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not quite to the gate, so 3 dice can scavenge. Every 6 gets you a scavenge card. Nothing. That is that. There is no exploration phase. We move on to the end phase. There's nothing special in the end phase, so we start with, I don't know what I'm rolling. Let's try rolling our Hold Back the Darkness instead of moving. Hold Back the Darkness, 7. Barely get it, but we get it. That is your turn, Neo. First things first, roll for speed. A 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 will put you on the gate.
Yep.
You can either explore the new room or loot.
I'll explore the new room.
All right, we explore the new room with the mine car. We've got a rickety bridge. It is going to go with this. We're going to go here. Hablam. And... Yep, you're right there, and I think I'm right there. There we go. And we'll throw that on the bridge tile. I don't know, let's throw that gate there. That seems like a good gate. I like that gate. That is your turn. You do not have somebody... Wait, is it when you start your turn or at the start of the round? You don't like people.
At the start of the turn.
Okay, so there was nobody next to you at the start of your turn. Either one of you two can go Blondie or Francis. And you are right there.
Unless you want me to get out of the way.
She can walk through people. She actually has walk through people ability.
Okay.
Yes.
She's like the spirited acrobat or whatever.
Well, roll and see what you get.
4. 4 is gonna 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sure.
And this tile has not been searched properly yet. It has still not been searched properly. That leaves Blondie to go.
You want me to actually go in?
I'll be right behind you.
Yeah?
Yeah, as long as I don't roll a 1. 2. 1, 2.
Woo.
I guess.
So, unfortunately, that's going to put you in initiative 4. And then you're in that room if you want to search that room. 3 dice to search. No 6s today. Not good. Finally, Darkwalker gets to go with a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I shall go there. I think... I am missing magic tokens that I need.
How many do you start with?
4. I think we're going to spend 2 of those tokens right away this round. I will regen those at the start of every turn. That gives me 2 dice. I need to... I'm looking for a 5+ on a single die, and I'm going to cast Ancestral Shield on you. I got a 5. I can assign either one of those dice to that. I can assign that to my card. That's enough to make it go off. I don't know if there's a token or something that you have it, but you're on the same or adjacent map tile. You've got an Ancestral Shield that will absorb a number of wounds equal to 2 plus my level, so a total of 3 wounds. The wounds are placed there after defense and armor. When it holds no more, the shield is destroyed.
Okay.
And I can upkeep that for 1 magic at the start of every turn, if it's not destroyed.
Thanks.
But that'll keep you a little bit healthier. I can only have 1 shield up at a time, but that keeps somebody a little bit shielded. That is the end of the movement phase. We then move to the exploration phase. Alright, I have to reread that, because we have a special thing, because we found trouble.
Great.
The first clue the heroes find is the location of the ill-fated previous expedition. We are going to get to place the book. Let's say they're on the bridge. That seems like a good place for that book to die. As well, it's the location of the occult book, as well as something coming to eat us. We get a level higher than normal. We're going to get 1 slasher and 1 medium threat card of D3 swamp slugs. We will roll for slugs. We need 1 swamp slug and 1 slasher. Apparently these guys were just too much for them. As we do a little bit of card searching.
Did they ambush us? Or?
This is an, let's see, these creatures are, instead of heroes must draw a threat, is 1 to know, then normal to battle. I think it is just a normal battle. Okay. So they will start, well, you have to figure out who's the slower of the 2, because he gets placed first.
Probably the slug, I'm guessing. That's the guess. Because, he's the slug.
I need all of those for the moment. Hey, there's slashers. And come on, I know they got to be in here somewhere. We've got them. I'm missing a card. There they are. The swamp slugs. Swamp slugs get placed first.
Swamp slugs.
So as you see, we've got swamp slugs. Please give me a D6 roll for the swamp slugs there, Blondie. You're the one that screws us all. You might as well give us their power. 1 to 2, extra mandibles, +1 combat, and this may be upgraded multiple times. So these guys have extra mandibles. Ew.
Hooray!
What does the slasher get?
I don't know. Give me a D6 roll. 3. Spiked shell. Any failed escape roll while adjacent to a slasher does 3 hits with 2 damage each to that hero. Don't run away from these things, kids. Alright, so that is what comes off of that gate, or those 2 monsters. The other monster you guys can see is right there. We've got slashers. They're pretty nasty looking. Okay, so you're going to take whoever starts their turn on, or let's see, starting the turn act adjacent to a slasher. Okay, the slugs scare you from being right there. The slugs also cannot take more than 3 wounds from a single hit. And at the end of the turn, any hero adjacent immediately takes D3 wounds, ignoring defense. If you start adjacent to the slasher, you will take 2 horror hits. And critical hits only reduce the slasher's defense to 2 rather than 0. And they have a defense of 4.
Great.
My stuff still ignores armor, doesn't it?
Your shiv does. So you can run up there and shiv that thing for the straight 6 and kill it. But otherwise, that's that. That is the exploration phase. That is the that is the end phase. There is no special thing in the end phase. I just want to quickly reread and make sure that I didn't screw anything up on this. The first clue the heroes find is the location of the ill-fated previous expedition, as well as the location of the occult book they were carrying with them. Ignore any attacks or encounters listed on this exploration. So we do not ignore the growing dread. We will add that wherever that card is. We will add that to our stack of lovely cards. And we do need to find out... somebody give me a D6 roll, and that'll determine which one of the 3 gates is not open. So gate number 6, which is going to be here. I need an end cap for this one, please. And then we have a door going this way and a door going this way. With that, I believe that is everything we need. Everything is set up for the end phase. All right. We've got two available exits there. We've got a slug and a slasher there and an end cap there. That is finally the end phase. We will begin again with the Hold Back the Darkness test held by the Lantern Bear, which is me. We'll check that out tomorrow. Come back tomorrow, see what happens. See if we can get past the slashers, the slugs, and continue where the previous party left off. We found the book. We found the things that killed them. Let's see if we're stronger than them. We'll be back tomorrow.